Hello and welcome back to the channel everybody, and today I'm checking out White Waltham Airport. It's by Burning Blue Designs. Now you might remember that they're the team that put together the Farnborough and the Lid add-on airports for Microsoft Flight Simulator. They've gone ahead and updated EGLM White Waltham Airport, and so what I thought I'd do today is just take you for a bit of a tour around the airport, what you can expect to get with this package. And as always, I've put a lot of detail in and around the airport, which I'm looking forward to showing you. Now for a start, as I always do, let's do a little bit of a comparison between the default scenery and a little bit of an overview of the add-on scenery. Let's get into that right now. Always, you can see quite a significant difference there. So for those of you that aren't aware of this particular airport, EGLM, it was set up in the late 20s actually by the de Havilland Air Manufacturing Company, used for a flight school originally, then was sort of taken over by the British government for World War II. And it was used to transport broken aircraft or repaired aircraft, and a bit of a logistics hub from what I can understand. Nowadays it's more of a, well actually it is, it's the largest flight school in Europe at the moment, not in Europe, mate, get it right, in the UK at the moment, so there you go. So one thing that the Burning Blue Designs team are all about is putting a whole bunch of real life detail into the airport design. So I thought let's go and check out some of that. As you can see, you already can see the number of planes that are sitting around here, the GA aircraft. So if you look around closely at some of these aircraft, you're going to pick up a couple of pretty special aircraft. And let's just, let's actually get our zoom going right here, Mace, a bit faster. And over here, we've got the de Havilland DC-1 Chipmunk right here. So that's one of the old school aircraft from back in the day. And another cool little aircraft which you would have seen in the thumbnail that I put together is the Hawker Hurricane. This is the Mark 1 version. Let's just pop over here. You can check it out beside the fueling station right here. Beautiful sounding aircraft, by the way. And look at this. This is looking pretty cool. With all the wear down there, you know, and the way I fly, it will have a lot more wear than that, I can tell you that. In fact, that aircraft would not be around anymore if I had to fly it. But anyway, so let's take a bit of a look around. As you can see, we've got all the aircraft hangars here, and the one thing I really like about what Burning Blue do is just the little touches that give that added bit of realism. So you're going to get the shipping containers, and even looking inside there, you've got the oil drums, you've got the tarpaulin covering something, maybe an aircraft engine, I don't know why they put it outside, you never know, and the wooden crate, etc. on the side there. You've got some of the stock aircraft, static aircraft right there, the engineering bay over here. And so as you can see, lots of little pieces of detail that just bring life to the airport, and that's what I really like. Another thing that they've done is they've actually added a bunch of different houses in and around the area, just to bring that extra, once again, extra little bit of life and realism to the whole situation. And as you can see, they're all lined alongside the runway. It looks like a really cool place to fly out of, actually. Never been to the UK myself, so I can't vouch for it. For those of you that have, let me know down in the comments, what do you think about the rendition they put together? So what they've done is they've gone ahead and put the markings here on the runway. So definitely looks like a flying club situation with all the grass runways here. A whole ton of grass runways across all over each other. You're going to have good communication. Something else the team have done is they've put a bunch of different major landmarks around the place, including things like the Shotsbrook Church, I hope I pronounced that correctly by the way, and also Littlewick Green Petrol Station, just to help with VFR navigation, etc. The other cool thing that I like is they've gone ahead and upgraded the train lines that sit alongside the airfield. So you've got a couple of the passenger trains here zooming past. Well, actually just sitting here right now, and another train coming in the opposite direction. That looks like more of a cargo type train. It is indeed, carrying gas or something similar by the looks of it. So a nice little touch there. For all you farming fans out there, they've also upgraded some of the local fields to bring that farming aspect to the local community. We've got a tractor right there. Looks like maybe a John Deere or something similar. Combine harvester. We've even got a Jeep sitting there. They've gone ahead and updated the field to add a bunch of different round bales. Another harvester there in the background doing some work. So that is pretty cool. Looking good. Over on the other side of the airport, you've got the updated hangars. I really like the rust look there. It's looking good. And if you look closer, you'll be able to spot a couple of different aircraft there. Some classic aircraft mixed in with some modern aircraft. You can see planes that are parked underneath there in the hangar. And if we actually just pop down in a hangar here, you've got some individual lighting going on in here. Let me just pop under here. You can see plenty of action happening in under here. Looks like someone's just about to leave, or they've just come back in. Hard to tell. We pop out here. We've got some choppers sitting in the background. And actually, Westland was operating out of here at one stage. So definitely a history there with helicopters. Also, as you look in there, we've got the hangar filled with helicopters. But I'm sure you can see around the place here just a lot of little extra details that just, like I say, it just brings the airport to life. And I think that's one thing that the guys at Burning Blue really do focus on. And here we are at night. You get a bit of a feel for what the night lighting looks like. And it's pretty cool because you've got the contrast here of the local neighbourhood there with the soft sort of street lighting into that harsh, bright spotlights around the hangars. Really light them up quite significantly, as you can see there. Obviously, I don't see any runway lights out here, so it's going to be a bit of a challenge landing at night. One thing, by the way, it's not Walter White. That's not the name of the airport. Had me confused for a minute. And I thought, what's going on here? Not Walter White. It's definitely White Waltham. So just make sure you get that right. Could be a bit embarrassing right there. But as we jump over the top of these hangars right here, you can see some really nice night lighting. Let's just pull right back up here. And you can give a bit of a feel for the big, large expanse that this airfield does take up. I really love the way that it sort of contrasts with the surrounding lighting. Look at that. It's a decent sized aerodrome, particularly from a GA point of view. I'm sure that those people that do fly in and out of the aerodrome get some fantastic views. This is about 25 miles away from London, by the way, for those of you that are wondering. So looking pretty good there at night. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, White Waltham Airport by Burning Blue Designs. Now, I'll put a link down in the description if you want to pick this up. Now, hopefully I've given you a little bit of a feel for what this airport does bring. I haven't spoiled everything. The great thing about Burning Blue Designs is they put a whole lot of little sort of features in there and details, and I'll leave it to you to go and explore some of those so you can go and check out some of the stuff that I haven't covered in this video. But thanks to the team at Burning Blue, they hooked me up with a copy to be able to show you this fantastic airport. I hope you did enjoy the little tour right here. And like I say, link down in the description. Go and support the developers that are putting this great content together for us. So anyway, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe if you are new. And until next time, take it easy.